Dear emotional creature, you know who you are. I believe in your authenticity, your uniqueness, your intensity, your wildness. I love the way you dye your hair purple, or hike up your short skirt, or blare your music while you lip sync every single memorized lyric. I love your restlessness and your hunger. You are one of our greatest natural resources. You possess a necessary agency and energy that, if unleashed, could transform, inspire, and heal the world.
Heart, beat, sound, move, make, shake, body, want. Girl hips, girl feet, girl ground, girl moving now. I dance to disappear. I dance to know I'm here. I dance 'cause I'm horny, 'cause it's holy, because I want to forget. I dance 'cause I'm pissed off. I dance 'cause I can't study anymore. I dance 'cause it's better than sexting. Are you naked? What are you doing with your hands? I dance because everything is possible. I dance because it gets me high. Because it's the one thing you can't take away. I dance because it keeps me separate from everyone else's opinions and ideas. I dance because I'm bleeding. Bleeding. Becoming. I dance to the end of unkindness. I dance past inflicted identities and demeaning looks. I dance past your limited determinations of my abilities and worth. I dance past your lustful eyes, your dirty interpretations of my teenage body. I shake off restrictions and illegitimate rules. I shake off your suffocating warnings. I dance to the heartbeat of life. I dance because girls are the ultimate survivors.
I was funny once. Like, really funny. Like, everything I did and said, funny. You'd probably be laughing right now. I wish you were laughing right now. I wish I could give you an example of the funny I once was, but then I'd still be funny. Before, when I was funny, I looked funny. I looked like something unexpected about to happen. And it all had to do with my nose. It was big and ugly and funny. I mean, my nose was funny. When you met me, you met my nose. Hi, welcome to my nose. I wouldn't even say I had a face. Just one big, ugly, ridiculous nose. My parents are not bad people. I know they love me and I know they want what's best for me, but that involves their idea of what's best. My parents, who love me, planned, strategized, and eventually succeeded at killing my nose, murdering it. On my 16th birthday, they hired a hitman to take my poor nose out. Only problem was my nose was attached to me. You know, I didn't even know what was happening. I thought we were going to my favorite restaurant. And then suddenly we're in this little hospital clinic place with a doctor who had an oddly big nose himself. And he kept saying that it was going to be a really simple procedure. And my mother kept trying to make herself smile. And then the doctor drugged me. I don't remember anything. And when I woke up, I was so nauseous. And I can tell that something terrible had happened. I started to vomit blood and flesh and bone. My nose was coming out all over me, ruined, hammered, destroyed. I began to cry. And you know, I don't even really know how to cry without a nose. And then my father took my hand and said, "You will be a princess now."
Dear Rihanna, I used to really respect you. I thought you were a caring and compassionate girl, singer, artist, so I just don't understand why you were so mean to Chris. I see the way he looks at you. He just loves you too much, you know that. How could you dump him after one bad thing? It's so shallow to drop someone after they mess up. You have everything, Rihanna. You're perfect, pretty, and mega talented, and sparkly, and shiny. I mean, I'm jealous of you, and you're not even my girlfriend. In his apology video, Chris seemed so nervous and sad. People say he was just reading his lines, but they were heartfelt. I could tell. That's what happens after. I mean, they feel so bad. They don't have anyone to help them. Take him back. He loves you too much, but at least he loves you. My boyfriend, Brad, didn't make me a video. I mean, once he brought me this bracelet with a little heart after he made my lip bleed. But he's never been as nice as Chris. They're all crazy sad, you know? I can tell even when Brad slaps me sometimes. It doesn't hurt as much as seeing how alone he is and confused and sad. Brad isn't buying your music anymore. He said if you were his girlfriend, he would have to keep you locked up in his room. He couldn't bear everyone staring at you and dreaming about you. That made me a little jealous. I mean, he doesn't let me out much, and if I talk to another boy, he gets real crazy. But the way he talked about you was different. Like he really had it for you. So imagine what poor Chris feels with so many guys everywhere having it for you. How is some guy gonna handle that?
So we're lying there kissing and feeling each other up. And it's getting hotter, and I can tell that he thinks that I'm not into it. Because all I'm thinking about is how I'm going to ask him. How am I going to say it? I'll make him uptight. He'll know I've done this before. He'll think I'm a nerd. I know all boys hate them. It doesn't feel as good. It breaks up the motion, the momentum. And he couldn't have AIDS. He's too young. He's too handsome. He's too nice. He's too smart. He's too Christian. And then I remember this girl in my class. She was 17. She was really cute. She was going to marry this guy. He didn't tell her that he slept with someone else. He didn't tell her, and she trusted him, and he gave her HIV. So I say, just like that, would you mind using a condom, please? I sound just like my mother. And he says, without even missing a beat, sure, I have one right here. And I think, oh my God, that wasn't so bad. Maybe I don't know who he is. I do that. I make people up. I make up what they think and how they will respond. I get so inside him that I don't think about me. Why didn't he bring it up? How many times has he done this? How many girls has he slept with? And then he says, just like that, this is my first time. I'm kind of awkward. And I start laughing. And he says, are you laughing at me? And I say, no. I'm laughing because I'm awkward too. And I'm happy that you're like me.
I like bad boys. It's the danger. He goes to boarding school.
We're both troubled, but I'm better at hiding it. I cut myself. I'm trying to find something I'm good at. My father is very successful. High expectations, and I failed them a lot. I'm not the person they want me to be. My mother, she wants a perfect family. I don't believe in perfection. Perfect in my mother's world is straight A's, super thin, being intelligent and happy, being super good at everything. I don't know who I am. Cutting myself is like, it's like trying to control everything crashing down on me. Became a release. I once gave a poem to my mother, and my mother sent me to a shrink. The shrink gave me a rubber band to put on my wrist. Instead of cutting, I snapped myself. My mom wants me to be a model. She weighs me every day. She weighs herself twice a day. She's been monitoring my weight since I was in the 7th grade. I tell her, I don't want to be a model. And she says I need to lose pounds. I started making myself throw up just so my mother would leave me alone. My best friend actually shoots Ritalin to lose weight. Everyone pretends they have ADD, but I mean, you get extra time on the tests, which means you'll do better, which will get you into an Ivy League college easier. I feel absolutely alone in the world. The things my mother would like to change about me. I'm disorganized. I wear big boots in summer. I wear grungy, vintage clothing. I listen to weird, loud music. I feel a connection with Sylvia Plath. And I cut my own hair. Hacked my bangs into pieces. She flipped out. She wants me in Ralph Lauren sweaters. My boyfriend went through rough times too, actually. He has his own blog. Yesterday, he got grounded for spray painting a bomb on his bedroom wall. His parents are divorced. And he hates the new place where they're living, hates the new apartment. He's very angry. Angry at his father for leaving his mother, angry at the new stupid place where they're living. He's not the most handsome boy, but he's troubled like me.
I was raised Catholic. I found Christ. Then I found Stephanie. I always manage to find a good thing and then find something better. I'm not gay. I'm not straight. I'm Stephanie. I wouldn't do anything unless she did it too. I played house with her. I held her hand all the time. Everyone in the world went away. She wore jelly sandals. She had long black hair. She hated kickball. I hated kickball. She loved super cinnamon gum. I loved it too. One day when I was in her room, I snuck into her drawers. I stole her t-shirt. It was soft. It smelled like her. Nothing was good unless she liked it. Nothing was fun unless she wanted to do it with me. She said, "You have to give your money to people who really need it." She said it was important to practice for dying. We would lie still and hold our breath. She said we should practice kissing. She said I should put my tongue in her mouth. It tastes better when you take your time. I'm not gay. I'm not straight. I'm Stephanie.
My boyfriend told me to stop sucking my thumb. He said it was weird and it made me look like a baby. I never thought about a baby. It happened so fast. And it didn't feel that great. Oh, well, it almost felt good, but then Carlos, stopped. Just before it was about to begin for me. I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it. I was practicing abstinence. But, to be honest, I didn't really know how to apply it. Because once the kissing starts... I am tired a lot. My mother thinks I'm on drugs. I could never tell her. She is super Catholic. Sometimes I picture it like a little friend that I could talk to about stuff. And maybe even later she could help me. But that is way off. And right now I don't even have a job or an idea of what I would do. I wouldn't be attacking it or anything. I'd just be removing it. I wouldn't be hurting it. Just putting it somewhere else. It's not a person, really. It's a problem. Getting bigger and bigger. My mother says that if you take a life, you go to hell. But I am already in hell. I don't even know if I like babies. I mean, I like baby clothes. They're all soft and shit with their little hats and shoes. I could dress her all nice. But then she'd start crying and not stop crying, and I really would not like that. My girlfriend Juicy told me to do the right thing. Imagine, she said, if your mom had done that to you. Well, then I wouldn't have a problem growing inside me and I wouldn't want to kill myself. I told Juicy it is not a baby. It's a maybe.
I love being a girl.
I can feel what you're feeling as you're feeling it inside, the feeling before.
I am an emotional creature.
Things do not come to me as intellectual theories or hard-shaped ideas.
They pulse through my organs and legs and burn up my ears.
I love that I do not take things lightly.
Everything is intense to me.
The way I walk in the street.
The way my mother wakes me up.
The way I
hear
hear bad
bad
news.
The way it's unbearable
when I lose.
This is not extreme.
What we would all be if the big door inside us flew wide open.
Don't tell me not to cry.
To calm it down.
Not to be so extreme.
To be reasonable.
Why would you want to shut me down or turn me off?
I am an emotional, devotional, unconditional creature.
And I love.
Hear me.
Love!
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 Love
Love
being a girl.
Dear emotional creature, I am older now. I finally know the difference between pleasing and loving, obeying and respecting. It has taken me so many years to be okay with being different, with being this alive, this intense. I just don't want you to have to wait that long.